Welcome back everyone, it's been a short while since I've uploaded. Today I have a different kind of video for you guys. I've got a 3-part series for you all about Pokemon Omega Fire Red, the popular ROM hack, which many of you guys probably already know about. In today's video I'll be reviewing Omega Fire Red, explaining what it does differently from the original one that we all know and love, what it does better, and why you should play it if you haven't already done so. I'll also be showcasing part of my Nuzlocke run in the first part. The second part of my series will be showcasing the rest of my Nuzlocke run, as it was very interesting and very long. And in part 3 of my series, I'll be doing a solo run to see if I can beat Omega Fire Red with only one of the new starters. With that done, let's begin. I'll say this right off the bat, that this game is awesome. It's literally the same old Fire Red that we all know and love, but better in almost every way. If you have not played this game, then I definitely recommend it. So Mr. Ding Dong, what does Omega Fire Red do better than the original? Good question, I'm glad I asked. In short, it really is the same game, but with more features, streamlining, better balance, and way more difficulty, but we'll get to that. First of all in this game, the Pokedex is updated. You start off with a national deck straight away and can catch all 386 Pokemon up until Gen 3. What's so convenient is that you no longer have to trade Pokemon like Kadabra or Machoke to evolve them. They just evolve by leveling up instead, which is awesome. I hate how I was really screwed over in Fire Red when I was a kid because I didn't have any friends to trade with, or because of Virgin exclusives, which was really dumb. People have blasted Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed for releasing the same game over and over again, but they mostly turned a blind eye to Pokemon literally releasing 3 or even 4 versions of the same game. Get out of here with that rubbish. Omega knows what's up. Even all the exclusive legendaries are catchable post-game. In my Nuzlocke run, there are almost 40 different catchable Pokemon you can get before entering even Viridian Forest, giving you loads of options and adding many possibilities that you can do for newer runs. Awesome! One of the few actual changes to the game world is that you can get the fishing rod straight away, letting you get a full diverse team well before the first gym. One of the big and noticeable changes in this game is that the starters have all been changed. No more of the traditional starters we all know. All the starters from Bulbasaur all the way to Mudkip are obtainable instead throughout the game by new NPCs added. Now the new starters here are Magby, Elekid and Smoochum. I know this sounds weird, but it really worked here. It was better than expected. They all get plus 10 added to all of their base stats along with their evolutions, but also getting completely updated movesets to make them more viable. They all get elemental punching moves along with other coverage options such as Karate Chop to round them off, making all of them very strong and viable. I personally love this change and thought it was really refreshing rather than just using the same old starters again. But they're not the only Pokemon that have been changed in this game. Loads of other Pokemon have received buffs of some kind. Underpowered Pokemon like Slugma, Luvdisc and Corsola got their base stats buffed to make them more viable. Also, moves such as Fly and Dig got their attack power increased, while existing Pokemon got their own movesets updated. Victreebel can now learn Leaf Blade by leveling up, while Poliwrath can learn Superpower. You know, Pokemon that lack good stab moves, they got touched up quite a bit. Though one complaint is that they could have done more with these buffs. Pokemon like Beedrill or Arbok could have been buffed as well, but it's still welcome. It was so dumb in Fire Red how Victreebel's strongest stab move was Acid. Yeah, or even worse, Beedrill's strongest stab move I think was Poison Sting. Damn. There's also quite a few other streamlines and quality of life additions that have been added to this game to make things more convenient. Things like certain items being more accessible. But the last change that I want to talk about, and probably the most impactful improvement to this game, and why me and loads of other people really like this game, is the challenge. Oh boy, this game is hard. It's perfect for challenge runs. Most trainers have had their teams updated from the original Fire Red. Levels are generally higher and the AI is a bit less idiotic. But most importantly, every rival battle, Giovanni battle, gym leader and Elite Four member have all had their teams hugely buffed. Every gym leader and Elite Four member now has a full 6 Pokemon on their team, along with held items and ways of dealing with type disadvantages which just weren't there originally. Misty's water types now have ice moves, Brock has a Vulpix in his team like in the show, and he also has a Rhyhorn with Flamethrower, meaning you have to be careful. You can't just sweep just because you have a Pokemon that can deal super effective damage. The rival starter also can be brutal to deal with, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about shortly. I believe the champion during the post-game rematch has a team in the mid-level 90s, which is mental. That's unheard of in a Pokemon game. I will say, if you like a big challenge, then this is great. Otherwise, if you don't like grinding, you might not like the big difficulty spikes here. You need to be prepared if you're doing a nuzlocke, or you could lose at any time, which we will get to very soon. But yeah, this game does not hold your hand like some of the other games did. Playing X and Y in the Hoenn remakes was like playing Wolfenstein in the lowest difficulty, where the game openly mocks you for doing so. Overall, this game is great. It's the original Fire Red that we all know and love, just with better mechanics and layout. If you're a Fire Red veteran and you haven't played this game, then definitely do so. All you need to do is download the ROM online, which takes no time. I will do a solo run challenge in this game. Seeing as Fire Red challenges have gotten so popular, I thought, why not do it on Fire Red Hard mode, just to do something different from the others. This game is really popular on Reddit for nuzlocke runs, and I totally recommend it if you're doing that. For the remainder of this video, I'll show you guys what went down in my nuzlocke run, as it was pretty crazy. So I start off the challenge run and choose Elekid as my starter, who's pretty cool. I beat my rival Smoochum, I level up a bit, then catch my obligatory one Pokemon from each route, as per the nuzlocke rules. I caught a Hoothoot, a Mankey, and I fished up a Barboach. Seeing all the different varieties of different starting Pokemon you can get is so cool. You can play this game many times and have a unique starting team each time. We do over level in the first route, but surprisingly, the rival was not very challenging. Yet. So we win, then clear out Viridian Forest, then we catch an Oddish, which is nice. Then at Pewter City, I catch a Sunkern, which is not a very good catch to be honest, but it turns out you can get a Sunstone in this city to evolve it straight away. Not so bad then I suppose. I once again feel anxious about the first gym leader, knowing that he has 6 Pokemon, so I prepare by grinding everyone to level 16, just to be safe. I don't want to be losing anyone yet. But I got lucky in the Brock battle and swept just with my Mankey. That wasn't so bad. So we go through Mount Moon, and damn the wild encounters here are strong. We got jumped by a level 14 Lunatone in Solrock, and almost had casualties, but we reached Cerulean City and I decided to grind before the second gym leader Misty, so I go to Nugget Bridge to fight a rival again. And this was where the run really went down. Elekid beat my rival's first 2 Pokemon easily enough, but his Smoochum, god his Smoochum, that thing was a threat. Now it has 95 base special attack in this game. It also had a Citrus Berry which made it monstrous. It swept my whole team. Damn it. It 2-hit KO'd everything in my team. My big mistake here was how I panicked when I saw how much damage it dealt, and I just kept switching out to preserve my Pokemon. This was a mistake, as Smoochum just started whipping me. I should have sacrificed some of my teammates to ensure that I could switch in someone safely, but I lost anyways, and because this is a nuzlocke, it's a permadeath run, which means I'm dead now. Yeah, you need to be careful in this game. It's like the Dark Souls of Pokemon, but don't worry, I'll be back. To conclude the video, I had a lot of fun in the game. The nuzlocke run really kept me on my toes, as you have to really think about your team and be careful. It's stressful, but in a good way, kinda like Dark Souls. Next time on Ding Dong Games, after being beaten, humiliated by our rival and being sent to the Shadow Realm, we return to the starting bonfire and have to reassemble our whole team. Can we get revenge on our rival? And more importantly, can we actually beat the rest of the game? Find out in the next exciting episode of Ding Dong Games.